All right, you might think that those grape growers would welcome all the rain we just had, but it turns out this weekend storm may be partly to blame for damaging a vineyard in the North County.
And new tonight, 10 News reporter Matt Mendez shows how a winery in Ramona managed to avoid the same fate.
You can see this one still got quite a few green grapes in it.
Stephen Cawley is keeping a close eye on his vines. He and his wife depend on their earnings from Wolf and Rose Winery in Ramona.
Here is a typical example of mildew. The grapes look awful. They're not growing. They're not ripening.
Cawley says this damage is likely from previous storms. He says the 1.5 inches of rain they got this weekend didn't do any damage. Moisture is a contributing factor for mildew, so when it rains or when it's damp and gloomy outside, it's usually not good for the grapes. These out here are exposed to the sunlight. They're okay, but this bunch of grapes back here, they're covered in the shade. They have mildew.
It's probably one of the major problems. It's the thing that can really devastate your crop if it goes unchecked.
Cawley says his vines were sprayed with sulfur about a month ago. That could be why there's no new damage, unlike this vineyard in Escondido. South Coast Vineyard Services gave us these photos from one of their potential clients. They say the vines went all season without being sprayed correctly. Now many of them are bad.
If there's moisture on the grapes and the temperature's in that optimum range, it just starts growing.
But not all rain is bad for the grapes. Depending on how developed they are, Cawley says in his case, the rain may have helped.
It possibly washed some of the existing mildew off.
In Ramona, Matt Mendez, 10 News.
Cawley says about 20% of his grapes have mildew, but he says that shouldn't affect his profits.